Hi there, good morning. It is Thursday and I just thought I'd do like a quick little outfit of the day kind of thing. I have a new dress that I ordered online. Let me show you. The name of the company is like Moulinet Sears or something like that, and it's from Anthro, of course. You know me. Can't get enough of that. I actually saw it in the store, this dress, but it was in a small size. I think it was a 4 or 6 or something, so I was like, okay, no. And they only had one in stock. So I ended up looking at it online and watching it, and one day there were just a bunch of pop backs, so all this like older stuff came in stock. And they had it in my size that came in stock, and there was an additional 30% off of all the sale items. It was with the code extra. Anyway, so yeah, I ordered this dress, and I think it fits okay. This is more of the typical style that I like, as opposed to that stripy dress that, excuse me, is very body, you know, like sticks to you and stuff and shows your shape a lot. I kind of prefer this, which is the fit and flare. So it fits you up top and to your waist, like your thinnest part, and then it flares out and hides everything. So this is what I definitely tend to prefer more of. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. It's like a green, I wouldn't say it's a teal. I don't know how to describe the color. Anyways, and then it has this sort of sheer thing, but it's not too sheer because you actually can't see my bra straps, which is crazy. So it's like some kind of magic where it's sheer, but then you can't see the bra strap, which is awesome. And then it has this thick band that goes around, and there you can see my knees. I almost feel like it looks a little bit wrinkly, but then I don't think I need to iron it. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not about to pull out the iron. I'm getting ready for work. I got things to do and an event to work today. And at the back, it has, oh, sorry there. It has a keyhole opening and a little button up top. And you still can't see the bra strap, which is delightful. Really cool. Yeah, so this is my dress for today, and yeah, I'm going to be pretty busy. We've got an event. Again, I've got like a million events. We had this thing with DARPA yesterday. They arrived for a 3-day event. So I was helping the woman with that. And then today we've got a different workshop. I don't even know. I'm not even sure about the full name of it, but I've just been so busy every single day of the last few weeks. My days have been jam-packed. I'm so busy. Someone's going into the kitty litter, and when I get home I'm tired, and I actually sleep really well as a result because I've been working so hard. Stitch. I just cleaned out the kitty litter. Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't do too much with makeup, just some eyeliner, you know, kind of simple. It's a weekday. I gotta get into work. Let me show you the cat face. Hi, Fig. Someone else is in the kitty litter. Alright, well, I'll see you later. Bye. Figaro. I have introduced him to the laser pointer for the first time ever in his life. I think this is the first time we've played with it. And he is quite a fan. He is quite a fan. Come on. Anyways, like, he just was over here and he was climbing. Oh my god. Ooh. That's pretty good jump for a cat of his size. Good boy, Figaro. Get that laser. Get that laser. Oh, baby. He's having fun. You're crazy, Figs. Good morning and happy Saturday. I'm sorry if you can hear some background fans. I've got the bathroom fan running because I just took a shower. I've got my little window fan on the floor running because it's supposed to be warm today. I think it's going to be in the 90s again. Yesterday it reached around 96 here. So unfortunately, you know, we had that nice weather last Sunday where it sprinkled. Oh my gosh, it was so nice, and it was like cold and I needed a sweatshirt, and then things went back to normal and became in the 80s, and then yesterday the 90s, and I think we broke some heat records here in Goleta, Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, and Camarillo, which got up to like 107 or 108 So, yeah, it's been warm. That's what it's like here in, you know, September, October. It's always warm. Anyways, so I actually have closed my curtains here, my little hippo curtains. I closed them, closed my window. I'm trying to do what I can to keep it like nice and cool in here. And we've got a little Figaro over here who has gotten so big. How have you gotten so big, honey? Adopted you on July 11th, 7/11, and you've just gotten so big. And look at your tail. Look at your tail. You're so poofy. He's still got like an insane appetite. Actually, he'll hiss. I'm not sure if I mentioned this. He'll hiss before he eats. Like, I'll give him a bowl of food. He'll walk up to it and go, and like he'll hiss and then eat it. I think it's because of his old issues, like with having all these other cats around that are a lot bigger. We're not even sure if they were his siblings or not, and not getting enough food. But look at you. You're a chunky little boy now, huh? You got plenty of food. You have no reason to be hissing. I feed you plenty. I actually need to buy him more kitten food today. Right, so today I think I'm going to go downtown. I'm going to go to Anthropologie, French Press, and maybe Say Cheese, which seems to be my typical places that I hit up, like those 3 places on the weekends. That's what I've started doing. I'm glad it's the weekend. It's been really stressful at work. My days are just so busy and so full, and it just flies right by. Especially the mornings. That's when I just get in my zone. I've got my coffee, and I'm just getting through a bunch of different stuff, and then before you know it, it's noon. And I'm like, wait, I'm not ready for lunch yet. And the afternoons, too, go by fairly quick, because I've just got a lot going on. On one hand, it's good. On the other hand, it's hard for me to be like so busy and like stressed out sometimes, and to have all these conflicting things going on. I've got emails, I've got events, I've got academic personnel. So the job that I do, it used to be full-time positions, and they condensed it into one. And then one person was a part-time staff member, and she left, and they tacked that on to me too after the fact, after I accepted the job and all. So it's like 2.5 people's jobs. So it can be difficult for me sometimes to have, you know, so many things going on and in different ways. Anyway, so I'm just getting ready, and then I'm going to head out in a little bit, go downtown. It always gets warm down there, but anyways, hopefully I'll have fun and enjoy it, because it's, you know, it's the weekend. It's nice to get away from work and all those responsibilities for a bit. Alright, there, I just got back from a couple of my errands, and it's definitely warm out. It's in the 90s. In my car, it's not too bad, but in my apartment, you know, nobody has air conditioning here. Everyone's like, oh, we live by the beach. You don't need AC. There are months when you do. August, September, October. That's when we get our late summer, and it gets really warm, and no one has AC in their homes, unless you're rich and own a house and put it in your house. Apartments that you rent for a lot of money each month don't have AC. Alright, so I'll show you what first I went to Anthropologie, returned some items that I bought online. I got this big tulle skirt by Bailey 44 that I thought was so cute, but it just doesn't work on me. I think you need to be like thin and petite or something for it to work. It's just too much on me, and it adds too much volume. So I wanted to love it, but it just wasn't going to work out. So yeah, I did that, and then I looked around and saw they had some Byron Lars dresses. I think it's called Beguile, B-E-G-U-I-L-E, by Byron Lars. So it's not his full price Byron Lars dresses. Anyways, but they only have those in the little sizes, and although they are 20% off, all dresses are 20% off. Stop sale and full price items. Then I went to French Press, got my drink, and man, it was warm in there. I would hate to be there. They don't have AC in that coffee shop, so they've just got the doors open and these wall fans, or ceiling fans going. Then I went to Say Cheese, had to get my breakfast grilled cheese that I've been obsessed with, and then I went to Whole Foods. So that's what I have to show you. Yeah, I needed some fruit, so I got these local strawberries, Goleta Farming. Goleta, I think, is actually known for their lemons, but I love that these are local, and they look really good. They have good color to them. And then I got some figs. I think these are, what does my receipt say? Brown figs. Yeah, so these will be tasty, and some of them look like they're getting a little squishy and ready to eat. And then some peanut butter just for my sandwiches. I get the honey roasted peanut butter out of the machine where you go and press the button and they make it right there. And then some yogurts, cherry vanilla. This is my favorite yogurt. I've been eating the stuff I got at Trader Joe's last week, the banana and the vanilla ones, which are pretty small. Sometimes the size is good. You just want something small at work. But this is my favorite. I love brown cow. It's pretty good. And then I'm all out of vanilla bean ice cream, and I love McConnell's, which is local. They make it here in Santa Barbara, and my whole family likes it actually. My mom, my sister, thankfully my sister can buy this up in Oregon, so she doesn't have to miss out. And then they had these grapes on sale, and I kind of like green grapes. I was actually on a bit of a green grape kick after my mom had her surgery procedure thing in the beginning of September. And I remember I was at her house and I was hungry. I started eating all these green grapes before I went back to pick her up from the surgical center. So ever since then, I've had a little thing for grapes. My favorite grapes were those cotton candy ones, which have a very short, like you can't buy them very often. They're not on the shelf for very long, I guess, and they're expensive. So yeah, I've got all my windows closed up, but I don't know if that's the best way to go about this. Oh, the cats don't even care. Although sometimes they get a little lazy. Someone's busy. Clean your little foot. Clean up, little buddy. You're a good boy, Figaro. Mommy loves you. And Stitch, he says, these curtains aren't usually closed, Mom. What are you doing? I know, I'm trying to keep it nice and cool in here, honey. That's why. That's why. Hi there. Good morning, or good afternoon. Today's Sunday. Actually, it's not noon yet. Never mind. Anyways, I thought it was because I've been doing stuff. I cleaned my apartment, went out to do a few errands. I went to Trader Joe's, a pet store, got some coffee, and then I went to Ulta, but of course they didn't have what I wanted in stock. Similar to last week, I went to get Cetaphil, and they didn't have it in the pump. They still don't have it in the pump, but they also didn't have my sunscreen today. So I'm not a big Ulta fan, to be quite honest, and I don't like their customer service or how long it takes to check out, and if they're missing stock. So I'm not a big Ulta fan. Yeah, it's just in the low 80s today, so that's good. Not as warm as yesterday when it was in the 90s. So I've still got my little fan on, trying to see if that helps a bit. Yeah, so I didn't get too much at Trader Joe's because I really didn't need that much. I'll show you the one salad I got, though. That looks pretty neat. I saw it in the latest Fearless flyer, which was all about pumpkin stuff. So this is what I got. I just got milk, organic, why did I say organic? I don't know. Cinnamon apple snack sticks, which are very addictive, and it doesn't even feel like you're eating anything. So sometimes I like to have this with a sandwich at work. Some more Puffin cereal, which I actually haven't had for a while because I've been eating mostly Raisin Bran and sometimes the Trader Joe's Strawberry O's. So now I've got some Puffins. And this is a salad that I saw in the latest Fearless flyer. It's a persimmon salad. Use by date is tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I saw some salads that had the use by date of today. So, geez Louise. I think it has, hang on, let's see what it says. Oh no, under there. With butter, lettuce, kale, roasted almonds. I think that's goat cheese and a pomegranate sherry dressing. Yeah, look at those little pomegranates. Yeah, I see you. Those are the almonds, and there's the persimmons. Anyways, when I saw persimmons, I thought about a side that my sister makes for Thanksgiving, and I actually have really good news about that. So my sister and her family are visiting in November. Yay! They've been planning to come down, but haven't been able to firm up dates. You know, they need to work with, you know, Chris's work and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, they settled on some dates in November, so now it's really fun. Now the countdown can begin. I needed to get more Figaro's Nutro soft loaf. I didn't know how long he should eat this kitten stuff for, so I googled it, and they said you should feed kittens kitten formula for a whole year, so we'll be on that for a while. And then I just decided to get some different Riruva stuff, which, you know, Stitch used to eat and then suddenly stopped eating. So I got the Grandma's Chicken Soup and the Funky Chunky. I definitely stick to chicken foods for the cats, not fish. I don't think that's too good for them. And then I got 2 more of these cowboy cookouts. So, yep, that's it for now. See there, it is Sunday evening already. Where did the day go? Yeah, so it was actually a good day and a good weekend. It just goes by so fast. And we've got a lot coming up at work this week, but that's okay. I'll just take it one day at a time. That's all you can do sometimes, just one day. Yeah, so I guess that's it. I'm probably going to watch some more Gotham tonight because I started watching that on Netflix and I really like it. It's pretty good. Yeah, Gotham, and I think Homeland started up last week, but it's on Showtime, so I'll have to find a link online to watch that, because I've got HBO, which I never watch, except for the John Oliver show. I like that show. Yeah, so I'll catch up on some shows, chill out a bit, and yeah, I guess that's it for this weekend. So I hope you had a good weekend, and take care. Bye-bye.